Hey guys, it's J&Kay again.
Hey.
We are going to talk today about improving communication in our finances. So we've been doing a series about improving communication as a couple. And it's really important to be open and honest about your finances as a married couple.
Yeah, we have found that since we've been really taking ownership, we talk about ownership all the time, since we've been taking ownership over our finances, like finding a great budgeting program, following Dave Ramsey's principles, and working together on that all the time, it's really improved our peace in our life, which then has really improved our communication, certainly our finances in general, but just being on the same page about all of that has really helped.
Yeah, they say that the biggest reason for divorce is financial. So if you can improve your communication, your trust, and how you deal with finances together by having regular conversations about it, then you'll really be strengthening your marriage.
Yeah, so we really encourage you to make sure that you are on top of this and communicating about it all the time. Make a plan so in your daily life, absolutely every single day, you're looking at your finances and talking together and having a plan about that. So you can always talk with each other. And it's not a shocking thing like, oh, we're running low on money, and then you're blaming the other person, blame each other. You always want to be upfront and have a plan about it.
So the software that we use for our budgeting is called YNAB. It stands for You Need a Budget.
Right.
They always say, you need a budget. Yes, you do. And so the abbreviation is YNAB. YNAB, and we use that for our budgeting. Another great budgeting software is called EveryDollar. That's the one that Dave Ramsey uses, and they're very, very similar to each other. But we found that just looking over the budget, it doesn't have to take any time really at all.
Right.
But we just look over the budget once a day and just kind of sync up about that.
Right.
And just say, okay, anything unusual? Okay, how's everything going? And
Yeah, so we've made a routine in our timers that every single day it just pops up on our timers. It's time for you to spend just like 2 minutes, 4 minutes, something like that, looking at your budget. Because it's one of the most important things that you can do. You can give it this much time every single day. You should.
Especially as entrepreneurs. If you have your own business, you really should understand your own finances.
Yeah, you need to know how much money is in each account and how you're doing with your budget. Really budgeting up ahead of time rather than, oh, I spent all this money. Let me see what budgets I can take it from. You always want to be proactive in it rather than reactive.
Yeah, and that brings up a good point. We follow a system called the zero-based budget. So you always want to give every dollar a job. Right. That's the idea behind EveryDollar, which is Dave Ramsey's tool.
Right.
You want to take every dollar that you have and assign it a budget. Assign it to, we're going to pay for groceries that month. You're going to use that to pay for rent this month. And you never want to have a surplus. If you have a surplus, budget it for savings.
Right.
You don't want to have money that's unallocated that you don't know what you're doing with it. You want to have a plan and then follow that out, which includes being prepared for the unexpected. So make sure that you have an extra savings account. And then in each account, like we have a budget for our auto repairs that we don't know are coming up. But that way we can put a little bit away from each, not really paycheck because we don't really get paychecks as entrepreneurs, but from all of the money that we make in our income, we budget a little bit towards all of these different accounts so that if anything does come up, we are prepared.
Right. So that ties into the thing that we talk about all the time called the slight edge, which is taking every little penny and making sure that it's working for you, that it's doing something, rather than just waiting for this huge influx of cash so then you can make up for all the mistakes that you've made in budgeting. So take every single penny and make sure that it's going towards something that might be a big expense at like once every year or whatever. Budgeting for Christmas. You should not be surprised when Christmas comes up and you have all this money that you need to spend. Make sure that you're working towards that. Sinking funds is what you call them. So if you're looking for more financial tips, make sure that you check out Dave Ramsey. He's who we've learned almost all of this from.
Yeah, definitely.
So he's certainly a person that you can look up to, and if you have any financial questions, he has his daily radio show that you call in. So all that stuff's really great. We went through his Financial Peace University, so we've actually done that twice. So we've learned so much from it, and we've really found that to be incredibly valuable. Definitely. And he talks all about how couples should always be on the same page. If they're not on the same page with their finances, then they're going to always have communication problems. And like Kay said, it's the leading cause of divorce. So you want to stay ahead of all of that.
That's right. Yeah, so Dave Ramsey has a YouTube channel as well, so make sure you check that out, and all that content is free. All right, so let us know what you guys think. If you use YNAB, if you use EveryDollar, if you know Dave Ramsey, if you followed his principles, let us know your experiences and how that's been going for you. And then also, if you have any, if you try any of the tips that we've provided for you in this video, then come back to the video and let us know, and maybe you can even help other people as well.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.